Uh, okay, let's do this. Just to demonstrate here, I already played this game a bit, so that's why I'm going to kind of know most of what happens, at least at the beginning. Also, if you can't hear any sound, I got two what? Two community guideline violations because of like copyright due to music in indie games and stuff like that. So until I can resolve that, unfortunately, I'm going to have to mute any. Wait, this is a Steam game. What the fuck am I? Sorry. Here's your music. What? Why didn't I think of that? This is a Steam game. I shouldn't have any problems with this. Anyway, let's start. Let's read. Uh, Medic, you sure you want to do this, Bo? Bo? I don't know. Yes. Feeling like I've already done it all. And I'm tired of just watching from up here day after day. What stories are to be told from just watching? My. Why? My vagina. But reincarnation can be so unpredictable. How can you be sure that you'll return to this form once your taste for adventure is quenched? Well, that's where you come in, my friends. In 18 years' time, I hope you help guide me on my quest to my former self. It's a big decision. But wait, since you're getting reincarnated, do you think you will remember all my pranks and jokes, or is the new you fair game? What great friends you have. Haha, haha, medic. Your jokes and pranks are always welcome. I'm sorry, prankies. Just please, take it easy on me. He absolutely will not. Maybe next time you can help me. I always wanted to be a mayfly. I'm sure that can be arranged, Maya. But only for a day. Gray... Gray Zerklet. Hahaha, well, boo. Bo... How do you pronounce that? I hope you keep that sense of humor with ya. How about a joke for the road? Okay. For the road. Hahaha. I remember seeing this kind of joke on my grammar book once. I was eating dinner when a worm crawls out of my pile of spaghetti and says, Dan, that was one hell of a... I don't think I can say that. A bunch of sex jokes in this game, I think you might notice. I can't believe it's happening. Yeah, like I said, this won't be like a continuous string game. I'm going to be playing it in between strings. But yeah, I too am a bit excited, honestly, to get to that part I couldn't get through before. As Bo jumps into the mulligan pool, he is born again to begin life as a baby boy in the world of anatomy. Well, that explains it. 18 years later. Bo. Huh. That must have left already. I'm going to guess this is what this means to say. Oh, right. I control it like this. Okay. Oh no. I'm I'm the last one to wake up. Everyone else is already at the meeting. Shit. Speaker. Ah, thank you for joining us, son. I was wondering when you were going to wake. Yeah, sorry, Dad. You didn't miss much. We were just getting to the exciting part of the day. Travelers say there's a new island recently discovered to the south of Virginia Islands. Anyway, but no visitors in or out, as of yet. Good news, everybody. Now here's Terry with the... Is this a fucking news program? Next few days are going to be good days for a slip and slide. So it's going to be snowy. Thanks, Terry. Well, that's all the news for today. Thank you, folks. What the fuck just happened? It's... Does everyone know teleportation magic? Besides me? How did they just... Huh? And just like that, the meeting is done and everyone starts their day. I swear, nothing exciting ever happens here. Typical JRPG beginning. It's always somewhere else. The most exciting thing that's ever happened here was when Mario's house got struck by lightning this time last year. But we put the fire out and built him a new house so fast, you have no idea it even happened. I wanna see excitement. I wanna meet new people. I wanna adventure. Dad, I dream of adventure. I've been thinking a while and I would like to have your blessing to leave Greenville and travel the world. You have my blessings. That was easy. And just always know, the world can be crazy and unfair out there. And when you feel like you had enough or you grow tired, you always have a bed here to rest or stay. What a nice dad. Oh, I didn't expect it to go this easy. Thank you, Dad. Bo, one more thing. Mel was wanting to speak with you. You should find him. Hello, Alex. Since someone new showed up, I think AFC is going to like if I show you a particularly interesting interaction. Ow! Fuck! Why'd that touch that? And what have we learned from this? That not to touch. Remember to sleep in your bed if you start to feel weak. Yeah, who would have known? Fire is hot. Anyway. 1 second, I actually need to cough. Okay. Now, which of these people was Mel again? Oh, there's another cool interaction you can have. I was beginning to worry, Bo. Not often are you late to meetings. I shouldn't go in without permission. Yeah, this will unlock later. Fairy. Hello. Just so you get the vibe of this game, Mel, that guy that the speaker was talking about, he hasn't appeared yet. When I first played this game, I ran around like a headless chicken trying to find Mel and never did. And that's because you need to, just like A Fisher said, you need to eat the mushrooms and trip balls first. Just so you like get the vibe of this game. Let's do this. Enjoying my mushrooms, Bo? Gulp. Just one. That was good, Fairy. What's wrong, Bo? Are they too strong? It's nothing. I think I left the stove on. I should go. Oh yeah, this is an effect that's going to continue for the rest of the game. So get used to it. Also, if you didn't notice, the fairy turned into a succubus. Now that we're tripping balls. Oh yeah, it's only on the beginning. I would instantly go for the mushrooms because it would be fun. Well, you have a better sense of humor than me then. Oh, hello, Terry, Miss Terry. Someone has been playing a lot of Uma Musume, I see. Nay. Hello, Bo. We're in the middle of something. Could you leave? And I'm never entering that house again. The rest is clear where to go. Like if I analyze it objectively, you're right, but it absolutely was not clear when I was playing because, again, as I keep repeating, dumbass. I've been hearing a loud noise by the log in the park. If you find out what it is, I'll give you a gift. First I should heal, probably. Now where was my house? No, it's clear like where to go. It's just again as I keep emphasizing, dumbass. Down left. Okay. Oh, that's the log. Okay. Oh, fudge. My first monster. You know, since I'm an explorer now, I guess that means I'm going to have to come up with names for all these beasts I encounter. Actually, he looks like a booger, but he's not. Die in a fire. I'm too punny. I'll name him Snot. A wild snot appeared. Actually, I've been meaning to ask you, A Fisher. Is there a way to acquire new abilities in this game? Like, for Bo, I mean. Because I know I kinda quit very early on, but still, I found it weird that I only ever discovered the basic attack. Also, chicken. So you're the one making all the noise, huh? Of course that's your name. Why wouldn't that be your name? And my first party member. Ninja Master. You can see me? Then. Well, back to the lab. For Bo, I don't remember. Okay. Give me chicken. The chicken transformed. Whoa, you're not a chicken anymore. Mm. I'll just. Uh, I'm just going to assume no then. What the hell? The song is coming from you? I swear, when this song first came up, like when this started playing for the first time, I kind of didn't believe it. I was flabbergasted for a whole minute when this happened. Uh, God. Also, we're going to be here a while because there's nothing much I can do other than just press auto, given the combat system. And this is a guaranteed loss. So there's no strategy here. I just have to press auto um, until I lose, essentially. So while that happens, while I get my ass kicked, um, we'll enjoy the music, I guess. No, no, you're not a weirdo. It's just that, like, I didn't have a bad reaction. I was just like, what? Uh? Like, that was my reaction. I just couldn't believe what I was hearing. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. Uh huh. Whoa, what the hell? How'd I get back in my bed? Did you do this, chicken? Bok. Okay, I think from here you talk to Mel again, and he will give you a boat that you're not going to use. For anyway, I'll let you just experience what's about to happen. I've repaired our I've repaired our boats. I heard you're ready for adventure, so you may take one. Safe travels. And now, Bok, you you want me to ride you? Buck. No, yeah, it's cool. I won't make it weird, promise. I know I'm the streamer, I'm supposed to be doing that, but no, I refuse. If you want to know what's on screen, you read it. I'm absolutely not reading that. You can't pay me to do so. Oh wow, a majestic ladyfish. Majestic ladyfish. I have a name, you know. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Majestic ladyfish. Pretty much every battle is just going to consist of this, so I guess I should talk about other things. Oh yeah, TD. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I'm the video order for this week is that on Saturday I'm going to make another podcast, right? Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I learned my lesson. Like I was super underleveled when I went to the next area and got my ass kicked. So yeah, I'll be doing a lot of grinding and talking during this first stream. What was I saying? Oh yeah, for this week the schedule is going to be you have an edited Akemitan video on Friday, right? And on yeah, I think it's on Sunday. Like on Friday, you have the Akemitan edited video, and either on Saturday or Sunday at 4 p.m. my time, um, you get another episode of the podcast. And once we hit a certain time in the stream, I can even give you guys like a hint of what the topic is going to be. Oh, and maybe you guys didn't know this, but uh, yeah, the currency in this game is literally Dogecoin. Because no, there isn't a singular part of this game that isn't a complete meme, I assure you. World of Ruin. Well, I'm going. Like, the battles are mostly going to be auto for now, so let me research like what that is, because I never played World of Ruin. I don't know that game. So let me see. Um, World of Ruin. Oh, Final Fantasy. Okay, okay. Yeah, it has kind of like an classic RPG vibe. So I get what you mean. Like RPG Maker, as the name implies, was originally meant for you to make RPGs. Like this practice that we have right now of using it to make horror games is like essentially people using the engine for something very creative and cool, but that it absolutely was not designed for. So it's interesting to see like what happens when someone utilizes the engine properly. You could say. Also, a dude like in the comments of oh well that alone makes me happy to be doing so. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. What? Oh yeah. On that poll that we did earlier today, some dude said that apparently Chrono Trigger has a mobile port that I can use, so I don't have to download a Nintendo emulator. So I'm not going to make any promises, but I'll be trying to set that up so that we can eventually play Chrono Trigger. But for now, I'm going to be focusing on the games I already have scheduled. I think the next gaming stream, for example, is going to be Paper Lily. And then it's either going to be Ultra Kill or, well, assuming that we finish Paper Lily in one stream, we're probably going to have to play it multiple times. But whenever we finish Paper Lily, I'm going to play either Ultra Kill or Menheraphlasia. Like one of the two. Though now that I think about it, I really like can understand why it was important to you that I played this game, because like for the other ones like Tied Up or Welcome Teacher, I saw like at least one or two other YouTubers covering it. Heck, Manly Badass Hero covered Tied Up, but this game like genuinely I couldn't find anyone covering this one. So uh, yeah, I can understand why doing so it's important, honestly. Oh, I almost forgot actually. I'm going to be opening that guide that you sent me so that I can be prepared for the next section. Well, not the next section, but the one that's going to like occur in a while. A short while, I should add. Really? You have to link me those later because I legitimately did not find a single one. So please link me those. I'd like to see them as well. Sorry, I'm actually a bit busy. Uh, Let me just finish this up and then we'll continue. Fucking short, seriously. Where's that? Oh, okay. Perfect. Thanks. Oh, this fucking place. Oh, that one's going to be a doozy. Oh my god. Uh, if I remember correctly, why? Blind old perv. Ah, there's no mistaking the smell of traveling STDs and bird crabs. Get away from me, please. Welcome to Virgin Islands, boy. What? At least Bo is a good self-insert in this regard. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm going to save because I just need to show this to you guys, okay? Oh, also, before anything, where can I put this? Like, this shouldn't be a surprise to anyone, but obviously my HP is 420 and my attack, defense, intelligence, and agility are all 69. Because of course they are. Shouldn't go in without permission. What was the house? Oh no, I think I need to see the cutscene first. So let's It's common practice to make a wish when you see the first gold hit the whirlpool. I don't like where this is going. I hope I get lucky enough to score a wife this year. Yeah, with that appearance, brother, you better just give up. Lady, everyone donates their share of gold for the whirlpool. Nobody fusses because it's all equal and more luck. Oh, it's actual gold. Okay, thank God. Lady, we make an offering to the great whirlpool. 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 Once a year for good luck. Uh, is it clear enough already that I'm ESL? Anyway, I get the gist of it. Let's just... Queen Clits. Thank you everyone for your donation to the Great Whirlpool. With this offering, we hope to have another prosperous year. And everyone teleported again. Now, where was that thing I wanted to show? Oh, yeah, it's here. Okay. Let's save first. Okay, so the first time I went here, I flipped that little switch and, well, you see. Marilyn, dogs never bite me, just humans. Yeah, I hadn't saved in a while at this point, and I lost a lot of progress my first way through. So yeah, I was not happy the first time this happened. Not at all. On my first playthrough, I already got to Volcano Island before Virginia Island. Yeah, I can understand because, like, it's actually closer to the starting point, so it makes sense. The only reason I got to Virginia Island first is, like, on my first playthrough, is because I'm the kind of guy that just likes exploring, you know? So I combed the whole map before I, like, committed to doing anything. Okay, I'm pretty sure I have to go. Yeah. Oh, this place has an especially cool interaction I want to show you guys. Uh, which weirdo was it? I think it was this one. Young lady, when I read about the evils of drinking, I gave up reading. I don't know why this one cracked me up. This one specially cracked me up for some reason. Anyway, it's going to be 5 Doge for a bed. Will you nap here? Hell no. Bye. I hate you. Die. In a fire. Painfully. You're going to make me say it again, huh? Fine. I can't read. What an inclusive game. Not many games where you can play as a... what's the English word for it? Illiterate, yeah. And of course, Dogecoin is like managed by an actual Doge. I'm not even going to comment on this because it's just a cute detail, honestly. Like, there's no need for me to be as much of a dick as I was, like, on my first playthrough. Just because there's a obvious joke. If I go there, I will advance the story, so I'm going to explore a bit first. I'm pretty sure... Oh no, I wanted to ask you, a Fisher. I found this like facility here where you can talk to this guy and he'll strengthen you. Uh, does that actually like do anything? I didn't want to. What's the name? I didn't want to waste my money the first time here without knowing, so I ignored him. I'll be honest with you, when the new island emerged, I couldn't find it. Because instead of going east, I went south to the other. Yeah. I. Uh, I'll be honest, when the new island emerged, I thought it was that structure in the middle with the mini boss, and got my ass kicked. That's what happened on my first playthrough. Mr. Pimp Me. Hey there, young man. What brings you your wondrous presence to me? Can you help me with XP? I've been having some troubles and was just looking for some help with. Hey, alright, my man. I help people with all types of things. How can I help you? I need to get stronger. Say no more. I can help your team out with this problem. All you have to do is step through this door. I'm going to save. And, well, let's see. Are you ready for a workout? 1000 Doge for 1000 EXP. Oh, so it's better when I have like more party members, since stats matter way more for party members than they do for you, because you can level up as much as you want and all your stats are still going to be 69 because haha, funny number. So yeah, when I get more party members, I'll use that then. Oh man, it's still happening. Of course. Grassy Knoll Farms. What did I want to do here? Nah, I think I'm just wasting time. I will just progress the main story. Oh. Queen. Hello there, young man. I've not seen you around here before. What brings you to our islands? Yeah, I don't want to be executed. Oh, what good timing. We were waiting to send someone to the new island that showed up to the south of us. We have discovered it is a floating island. It just floats across the sea with no anchor point. But it's heading straight for our islands. We also have no idea if these people are a threat or not. With you volunteering though, you can help us determine that. But I need you to prove to me that you are capable to cover a job this big. Whatever job it is, I'm sure I can handle it. That's great. Something has happened to the north of us and we need you to check it out. Okay. Well, that's a lovely thing to know. Means that the whole combat system is just going to be clicking auto, since I'm pretty sure I can control the other party members. Lovely. Yeah, I died to that asshole. So yeah, you're meant to progress here. But before that, I'm going to be like, there's something I need to do. So uh 1 second, please. Of course, you can control your party members, and I never discovered it. You please like play this game again and try to figure it out. If you do, then inform me through the Twitter DMs, please, because I couldn't figure it out. Like, if there's a way to control your party members, I didn't find it. Um. Okay. Now we're going to. Uh, didn't you install it again? You know, to help me with that one part, or did you uninstall it again? Oh yeah, this isn't going to be annoying at all. Fist pump. Finally. It's not a normal name, but it's like good to have a character that's not named a variance of penis or vagina. Like again. Anyway, I've been researching these quakes for my college, and I've come to a conclusion. The tops of these spoke too soon. Memory mountains have become blocked. The only way to stop the quakes is to climb this Bonsomness mountain, place this dynamite in a hole, and... Will you help me? Fucking epic. Here's just dynamite, homie. Yeah, I'll have to try to do that, because I'll get a fucking headache if I need to stare at this for too long. With lips like those, I'm going to name you after my imaginary crush, Aldi. Aldi. Gurgle, gurgle. A wild Aldi has appeared. Ah, okay. I get it now. Yeah, I have no idea. Like, I get that they wanted to simulate a quake actually happening, but I feel like there are less obnoxious ways to do that than to just shake the screen constantly and give me a headache while playing, you know? But anyway. So, how was everyone's day? Mine involved a whole lot of household chores. So, no, I was going to say some dumb shit like, wait. Okay, there must be a way, I'm guessing, of switching to the other characters. Fight. Yeah, I'm trying, but I can't like select anyone but bow, and I can't do anything but the normal attack. Yeah, I'm going to need to heal up. God damn it. Oh, thank God. Okay, this is going to be a lot easier now. No, the yellow bar shows when the character is ready to attack. Okay. Oh no, this place is infested with titzuckers. You you're very creative with names, Bo. Certainly. Yeah, I get that, but like I literally like couldn't select the other party member. Like when the bar was filled, all I could do was select the actions for Bo. Like the other party members just controlled automatically. He just auto attacks, and I can't uh, like control him directly. It may not be like strictly an imagination thing. Maybe you're just misremembering. Or again, maybe it's an option that you're just not remembering and that I couldn't figure out. There are many options to what may be happening. What the fuck is that thing? That thing fucking appeared again. I remember this enemy not being too difficult. I'll be honest, I think I'm going to have to escape and like farm a bit because I'm getting my ass kicked by everything on this island, so yeah, I should probably level up a bit more. Or maybe not. When I get control of fist pump, I guess we'll be able to learn that. Oh my god, I don't think this timing could be any worse. Oh my god, why? Do you just want me to puke? This is absolutely not the place. Where you should be putting these kinds of puzzles, author. Absolutely not. You drop the dynamite down the hole. Like seriously, who the hell thought this was a good idea? Like, oh yes, let's make the player have to dodge instant death chasms, all while the screen is flickering, like, or while it's shaking violently. God, I hate this part. It's genuinely like giving me a headache. I need to finish this as soon as possible. Okay, thank God. Oh my God, why did it get worse? Now the other side. Oh no, please no. How do I fix this, for the love of Christ? I'll try going to Tidal because to try to fix the screen shaking, because I am not going to be able to endure this for the whole stream, let alone the whole game. Oh my God. Yeah, I think that the glitch, I'm going to have to finish the quest for the glitch to disappear. Lovely. Let's just get this over with. Oh, one thing that's interesting. On my first playthrough, actually, I went to this island first. And what's interesting is that the game is not programmed to account for that. So I went to that hole that you're supposed to go on this island, right? And the protagonist just said, "Oh, fist pump." Like it gave me this dynamite that I need to put on just this one more hole. And I was extremely confused with that dialogue. Oh, this happened to you too. God, that that confused me so much when it happened, man. I'll be honest. Uh, why didn't you get to the top? Ah, okay. You got a game over and you went to the. Ah, okay, okay. So the quest fixed itself. Okay, okay. I get it. Oh, so you fell for like the pools of lava too? Like you fell on those things and got a game over as well? Honestly, I was more confused that uh, that are volcano islands. Yeah, I don't get it. Sorry. That was some potent dynamite. Jesus Christ. Oh no, I hope Fist Pump made it out in time. Yeah, this dialogue specifically confused the hell out of me. Oh, okay. I get it. I was more confused that there are two volcano islands. Okay. Uh, I think this is the new island where Yeah, yeah, exactly. Danger, ear canal. Don't venture too far. Make sure you have a healer. How'd that sign get here? Hey, wait, weren't you illiterate? How did you read it? Oh man, I should have asked Fairy how long this is gonna last. I really should, before she turned into a demon. You have to talk to him fishing. You have to talk to him first. Yeah, I'm trying, but I don't get how. Like, from which direction should I approach? Oh. Why am I such a dumbass? It's you! I... I think I may have gave you too much dynamite, bro. You think? To be honest, I went to college to be an Why did you go to college to be an influencer? That's what you do when you fail college. Why? Oh, hello, Exions. When the mountain exploded, it sent me and a bunch of Earth to this spot and made a new island. I dropped my How to Be the Best Hype Man book in that cavern over there. Could you get it for me? I'll join your team if you do. And now for the part that made me quit this game the first time. Okay, let's get that guide. Where's the starting area? Ew. The floor is sticky. Okay. Map. Oh, okay. This is the beginning. And this goes here. Okay, I get it now. Okay. Golem 4 HP. Now I need to find where 4 is. Sorry that I'm not moving, but I really need to consult this map here. Because I'm absolutely not going to... what's the name? I'm absolutely not going to run around like a headless chicken like the first time I did this area. So let me consult some things here. How do I get to 4? Oh, okay, I get it now. I need to go to 3. Where's 3? 2, 7, 6, 7, 3, 3, 3, 3. 1 HP, 6, 8. 2 and 7. Whatever, I can't stay in the same place forever. I'll go consulting it as I play. Especially because I have to like explore the cavern anyway for what's the name of those power-ups. There are power-ups in this cave that I absolutely need if the protagonist is to get any stronger. Man, I hope I can remember all these monster names I've come up with. Maybe I should make some easy to remember, like you guys. I'll name you guys Eeks for that annoying fudging noise you make all throughout the cave. Wild Eeks have appeared. And now while I auto, I'm going to check it. Where in the hell? 3. Two, 9. Okay. 1 and 8. Okay, perfect. Oh, okay. Okay, I found it now. You received the power-up. What else? Hey, wait. What first? Oh, ew! God damn it! It touched me. It's slimy. Oh God! It shoots from its eye hole. All right, fine. Your name are Spits and not Swallows. I need friends. Yeah, you do. I'm not reading that. Okay, sorry if I've been a bit too quiet. I was trying to figure out where I need to go. But I think I kinda get it now. That was easier than I thought. God damn it, why did I? I'm such an idiot. Anyway, a round of applause for a fish on chat, please. I literally couldn't have done this without them. uh, Let me save. And let's fight this golem. The left hand strangler. Game over. Chicken. I love how the game is self-aware at this point. Man, this is never gonna get. To be fair, it doesn't. This song is pretty good, honestly. Kidney stone. The fucking names of these attacks, I swear. Um, yeah, even after this boss, where I'll get the item to progress the quest, I'm still going to stay on this cave for a while because I want to get all the power-ups. I hope you guys don't mind. Well, since we need subjects to talk about while the rest of the game occurs, uh, do any of you have a particular subject you would like discussed in the next podcast? Like, as long as it's at least somewhat related to anime. I have no issues covering it. So, if you have any suggestions, then fire away, I guess. This must be his book. Hmm. Gonna have to solve that later. Um. Ew, there are earwigs in here. Furious earwigs have appeared. There's not much we can do. Remember to explore other parts of the game as well. Oh. Difficulty getting to visual novels if you hate to read, lol. I mean, that's kind of an issue you can't solve. Like, visual novels are essentially just that. It's novels, but there are some visuals accompanying it on screen. So if you hate reading, there's no saving you. I'm sorry. You're just screwed. There's nothing I can't help you. I'm so sorry. I'll try to explore the other parts of the game. What do we do against mass censorship and surveillance? But probably not the most positive topic for a podcast. The topics don't need to be all positive, but we really can do. Maybe there are something I didn't experience. Okay, there's nothing. There's not much we can do besides what we've been doing already. Um, like contacting the payment processors, trying to get around them and buy your Japanese games through other means, right? Like there's a specific way you can do that through the L site, for example. Um, Supporting like the content so that despite these practices, like developers are encouraged to still make the things that we like, since there is a financial incentive. Like showing that there is a financial incentive both helps like other companies pressure the payment processors, as well as even if the payment processors don't capitulate, um, then at least more companies will be willing to take the risk, uh, even then, just for the possibility of earning a lot of money. There are also things like mods that you can do, like you. That's a good thing too, but what I mean is that there are some games, for example, Black Souls, right? Well, not anymore, but in the past it used to be exclusive to DL site, and you can't use a normal card like Visa or MasterCard on DL site. So there's a specific method you need to do to buy from DL site. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, Jest, Jest and manga games, two pretty good um, like ways to get uncensored visual novels. Because generally with Steam, what you need to do is you need to get the censored version, then go onto the site, and from there you get the uncensored version, right? But with manga games and Jest, you already get the full experience right out of the gate. So it's a good idea, especially if you live in a country that operates in dollar. I'm afraid for Japan's censorship from within, from activists, etc. And their new prime minister about 15 years ago was for censoring anime manga, but now said she won't do anything to legal content. Unfortunately, this is going to keep happening. Like, I'm sorry to tell you, but this is going to keep happening. Like, Japan is going to fall. Like, this isn't a thing that I'm like just being a doomer. It's just going to happen. The censorship crowds, the Puritans, and the like misandrists and all those people going to get to Japan eventually and make them censor their stuff, and we will have to like get our anime and manga like with the content that we like from places like Korea or China, as much as I hate saying that. And eventually those countries too are going to start censoring, and we'll have to get like our content from other countries. Maybe even like by this time America will be the one with less censorship, with like actually edgy and creative and interesting content, right? And it's just going to be this cycle, you know. Japan is going to fall to censorship eventually, and we'll have to find like other types of media, like indie media, to enjoy. Then Korea will fall, and China, and we'll just have to keep going through this annoying process. It sucks, but that's life, unfortunately. Though from what I heard, the Japanese like from the government itself, like certain members of parliament, as well as the industries in general, are trying their best to fight against the censorship in any way they can. So it's like, while this will eventually happen, I don't think it will be anytime soon, as there are plenty of people in Japan that are pushing back, both those within the general audience and the people with actual power to do stuff. So, yeah, there is hope, essentially. And no, I didn't talk to the ninja. That's exactly what I'm trying to find. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, there is no need to be a doomer just yet, you know? Because there are people doing something about it. And so there is hope, at least for now, you know? So we have two forces, essentially, in both the western part and the eastern part. Like, both parts of the world have their puritans of various types trying to censor the games that we like, and they have the people that actually like these games trying to get them to still exist. So it's this game of tug of war that we win some and we lose some. You know, there have been like lots of indie games that have had that content that was censored or abandoned in the AAA, right? And there have been like other countries that have made interesting anime and manga as well, not only Japan. I seen a quite interesting like manga series from France even. There's even a manga style webtoon from a Brazilian artist. So we'll still get that content through other means. What else? And aside from the indies too, like again, China and like Korea especially are now tapping into this market and like compensating for what the Japanese are now lacking for. Like, since Japanese content is being censored, they're doing the content that we like exactly to capitalize on us. Like, you can see that from things like Stellar Blade, Nikkei, and a bunch of like other Shift Up and Beyond properties, right? So, heck, even China, as much as I dislike them for various reasons, they've been doing like really good on that front too with Zenless Zone Zero. Like, it has boring and like subdued in terms of fan service, has the ZZZ swimsuits are. Like, it's way better than I would have expected from China. Like, especially modern China in terms of censorship. So there are they are like surprisingly a good how would I say it? They're surprisingly doing good in that regard. What else? If we get an alternative to payment processors, companies, that would be a huge win. Then only thing left are governments like the UK trying to censor, but once they elect, like I'm guessing other people or literally anyone else, they'll hopefully stop. They won't stop. Like, we will stop them for a while, then they will get back on their bullshit, then they will make some progress to their side, then we'll get them to stop for a while, then it will happen again. Like, this is never going to fully stop, unfortunately. It's like I said, it's just a cyclical thing, unfortunately. It's just something that uh, is going to keep happening in both directions. Like we're going to get more freedom, then less freedom, then more freedom, then less freedom. It's just going to this whole stupid tug of war is just going to keep happening again and again, like I talked about. The UK has a lot of. Oh no, the UK is just screwed. Like Exion said, until like they actually elect another politician that isn't a complete piece of shit, the UK is just fucked. I'm sorry to say. You can see me, Dan. I heard there are 5 chests in here that will increase your power. Okay, how many have we found? As for your comments, I know I didn't hide it, so unfortunately it's just YouTube and their bullshit. Really sorry that you have to deal with that. Oh, they already are, but again, until the actual like election time comes and like they actually elect someone who isn't a piece of shit, like no reasonable progress is going to happen. Like the fight is important too, but they actually need to solve this on the political side as well, you know? Like nothing's going to happen if all their politicians keep being pieces of shit. They actually need to elect someone who isn't, you know? That's what more or less what I'm getting at. There's a chest here and here. So I just need to keep following this path. Okay, so let's read some of the comments while auto plays. Nigel Farage said that he will stop all the BS they've been doing lately, and he has a big pull right now. That's really good news. I think almost all alternative politicians said the same thing. That's the thing. Like the UK, a lot of people like wonder, oh, how is censorship in China so bad? Don't the people fight against that? Don't the people rebel? And the sad reality is that no. While there are some people in China who rebel, most think that censorship is a good thing. Like, you know, the pro-censorship, like people on Twitter and the political parties that are like that in our countries, that they have it too on China and they are actually the majority. So that's why censorship, like no one does anything about censorship there. But in the UK, the measure that they've been trying to push is pretty much universally hated. So any politician that can like capitalize on it and say, hey, if you elect me, I'm going to stop all this BS. You know, obviously they're going to say that. And obviously they're going to try to do that because they know this will give them a lot of favor with voters, especially given how unfavorable these practices have been for the already acting politician. So yeah, that's not very surprising and very good news on that regard. But yeah, aside from that, we just gotta not give up. essentially. We just gotta do what we can do, like keep finding ways to make that content and to support it and to support the people that are fighting for our rights, right? The company's willing to make it, everything. We just gotta do what we can do and just not allow ourselves to give up. That's the best thing, like, that we can do right now. Not get into the doomer mentality and actually, like, always keep trying, always keep fighting, always keep like doing as much as we can. You know what's crazy? If UK didn't leave the European Union, they now would have voted for chat control, and it would have been enough to pass just because of the UK, German, Poland, Netherlands barely stopped it. Well, guess we have to thank our lucky stars that Brexit happened, huh? Ah, God, why is this world so fucked? Though, yeah, I don't think I will tackle any of these subjects on a podcast because, well, I already tackled it here, and even then, the things I said are pretty much the things I said about this topic on the first podcast. So there is no real reason for me to tackle this again, I think. Oh, speaking of censorship, though, another thing I'll tackle in the podcast is nah, you know what? I'll leave that topic to the actual podcast because, in regards to censorship, there is something that's been happening, both to a type of fan service I don't care about too much, as well as to a type I really, really do care about, and am really like angry that it's being censored more and more. Because you know what they've been doing, right? They've been censoring like anime right at the source. So things like ReZero, for example, they made the bikinis that the clothes that the woman wear on that show, especially on later seasons, are essentially just glorified bikinis, and they made them a lot bigger or added those like annoying shorts that literally just make the design worse, right? Like, it's literally just censorship. It's not even a creative way that actually fits the character design. Is just the laziest shit imaginable. Not that it would be better if it fit the character design, but it's just the extra salt on the wound, you know? But anyway. Obviously, it hasn't affected the more niche stuff. It's mostly just more popular anime that have been getting censored, but still, like the whole thing with then making the bikinis slightly bigger or adding those shorts under them that completely ruin the character design, or altering my beloved power leotards to whatever bullshit they feel like is more appropriate or tasteful or whatever the fuck. Like we're going to talk a lot about the censorship in anime that has been going on various ways on the podcast. Like the podcast itself won't be about that. That won't be the main topic, but it will be one of the side topics I'll get to in there. Oh, and another thing. I was like researching, right, how to set up a PNG tuber model because I thought it was going to be easy. Turns out I was completely fucking wrong, and this shit is actually way harder than I originally thought. So I still plan to get a VTuber or PNG tuber model eventually, but it's definitely going to be a thing I do eventually. Because that shit's way more complicated than I thought. So for now, all the extra things that I'll add is like you're seeing right now. Like you notice that I added a background to the stream because this game obviously isn't like the correct aspect ratio for YouTube. So this is the only addition that I'm going to make for right now, but eventually I'll get a VTuber model or again PNG tuber, whatever I can get working first. I'll try to make it look like Tomoka, the character, like the profile pic character essentially. So you know my like live stream thumbnails can be less clickbaity, I guess. One thing. Four or nine. One second. Um, oh, thank God, I'll never have to deal with that again. Uh, let's address what Sun is saying. That's why I feel like the issue of censorship by group thing is as important as actual systemic legal censorship. Things like anime outfits are censored just because they think the international audiences will think it's weird or problematic, not because it's actually against the rules of international services. Oh, thank you, Saya Hydrogen, for. I'm sorry, I don't know how much money that is, but thank you nonetheless. That's it's my first super chat. That's really cool, honestly. Um, I don't get the message you sent, but thank you a lot. Now let's address again what Sun said. Does your PNG model have to be exactly the same as your PFP on YouTube? It doesn't have to be, but I want it to be. I've seen Zoomers increasingly think anime fan service is evil or problematic, which means that they won't fight against its censorship. Part of the battle to save media culture is a battle to normalize it, not just legally protect it. Unfortunately, that's a lot harder. Like I'd say that, like winning through legal or economic means is a lot more reliable. Obviously, what you're saying is true, it's important, but that's a battle that it's a lot harder to gain, you know? Because I had a lot of video ideas actually on how to do this. Like, I had a lot of arguments that I was going to use to try to convince people of some of our points, to defend our content, and to like genuinely change the minds of people. But I've become a lot more jaded on that regard. Like I don't think people can change like through discussion. I don't think that discussion like genuinely exists on the internet anymore, unfortunately. Like people aren't willing to actually talk to others, to actually listen and get to an agreement, unfortunately. People, even the ones that sound reasonable, that's one of the things I wanted to discuss, but I don't think I will anymore. Even the people that sound reasonable, that try to like make arguments that don't seem so extreme, like, unfortunately they aren't. They aren't willing to listen, they aren't willing to compromise, they are just the same type of people trying to push their own agenda and just wanting you to capitulate. But it's just that their agenda is not as extreme as the other's agenda. So they kind of think that they are more reasonable when they're not. Because at the end of the day, they're trying to do the same thing as those people, but they say, oh, not all fan service is bad. Just panty shots. Let's just remove panty shots. Like, you see what I mean? They're trying to do the same thing as the people who say, oh, we need to remove all fan service. But uh, they're just not as extreme in the way they are doing it. So they think they're reasonable, but at the core, it's the same thing. Like there is no difference. They're just as unreasonable. So uh, changing the hearts and minds of people, I think, is like futile. Like I understand that it is important, but at least I am too incompetent to really imagine, to really figure out a way to do that, frankly. Because I haven't seen, even though the people that have those arguments, they haven't convinced me and they haven't convinced anyone else on our side. So it's kind of a two-way street, you know? They can't convince us with their arguments because they're not willing to listen, and like we are not willing to listen at this point because we already heard their arguments 1,000 times, and we know that if we capitulate even just a little bit, if we do what they say they want, and like, oh, just compromise a bit, bro, we know where that leads. So I just think that debate is dead. Like, talking to people of opposite opinions and like convincing them and having a genuine conversation is a thing I haven't seen occur in years. It's just people talking to other people that already agree with them and essentially forming their own bubbles. It's just people speaking to the choir. They're not preaching to the choir. They're not preaching to actual non-believers or converting anyone. They're just preaching to the people that already agree with them. But again, that's just my understanding of things. Maybe I'm just too jaded at this point. But let's address some of the other points mentioned. Um, well, mostly because young demographics, you're not supposed to show like nudity. a lot for young demographics. That's why. But what he means, give them the finger, they take the hand. Yeah, unfortunately, that happens a lot. Like we've seen that happen a lot. Like, I used to believe all those people saying, "Oh no, we don't want to censor fan service. We just want to make it more inclusive. You know, we want more people to be able to enjoy it." And what they mean is, no, we want to be able to enjoy it. We want fan service for us. You can get fucked. So, yeah, me and a lot of other people are not falling for that anymore, and that in itself can be a problem too. What else? Oh, suffering lovely. But what he means isn't like porn, right? It isn't like hardcore depictions or complete nudity. What he means is just fan service. It's just like swimsuits or bikini armor or leotards or panty shots. Like, I'm sorry, maybe I'm behind on the times, but I don't know. I grew up on a time, on a period of time where I could, at 11, essentially, at like 12, 14, see a superhero in a very sexy leotard, and that was considered normal. Like, oh, it's a 14-year-old boy. Of course he's watching like those shows with scantily clad women. Like, it's not that hardcore stuff that we're talking about here. It's actually like teen appropriate stuff. What else? What else? Yeah, they need to stop trying to appeal to the global audience. And focus on making anime for the core otaku audience. If they're trying to appeal to normies that don't even watch anime, it will just wash it down. That's the thing too. Like normies don't want like that normie stuff. When you see the anime that the normies are actually watching, it's all degenerate stuff. Like they actually like degeneracy, but due to the whole shame culture around it, they have to pretend that they don't like it. So they keep advancing those measures that they themselves aren't into, just to look good. And then they destroy the median, and then it becomes like super boring, and then they move on to a media that has the things that they actually like, and just don't want to admit it. And then the whole like shebang occurs again. But anyway, I debate a lot of people online, and that's true. Very few people change their mind. They have to be open minded and reasonable to change. Most antis just rage and throw insults at homes. That's really true. Like, if you see all the negative comments I got in my Uma Musume video, right? None of them address my actual points. They all are just perfectly content to call me an incel. So why shouldn't I just like point and laugh and call them prudes and uh like oversensitive idiots, delusional people, etc. Like if the extent of your arguments is just pointing and laughing at me, then why shouldn't I do the same to you? It's kind of the point here. But anyway, like now to address the last comment from Suffering Lovely. Well, generally, when you think of the people, sometimes don't want to look at nudity all the time. It used to be at our form, but we're ruined. It isn't our form, was everyone afraid of could. Okay, I think I get what you mean. And yeah, the problem is that you can't be reasonable anymore. Like I was saying before. Like, I used to be that type of people, that type of person that said, oh, like I get it. I respect people who don't like fan service. Like I think that there should be anime with fan service for women, anime with fan service for men, anime without fan service, anime with different types of fan services for all audiences. I think people, media should in general be made not for every work to appeal to as many people as possible, but for um like there to be in a median like at least one or a couple of works that can appeal to every type of person. Like every type of person should have at least one piece of media for themselves. One piece of media shouldn't try to appeal to everyone. There should be various pieces of media, and all of them can appeal to a type of person. That's what I used to believe. But unfortunately, things are a lot more complicated than that. Again, we can set up a whole. I didn't plan to talk about this, but we can set up a whole podcast where we discuss this very topic. But another one of the issues is just that a lot of people on our side, on the pro fan service side, try to have this reasonable take that I just described, and then we just found out that the other people, the one that uh, aren't into fan service, weren't willing to extend our the same olive branch to us. We want them to have things to enjoy, but what they actually want is to have things for them to enjoy and for everything to be for them to enjoy, while we get nothing, because just the fact that we have something for us, like, that irks them. It's not even that uh like they don't have something for themselves. They do. It's just that they don't have want us to have what we like, because they think that what we like is inherently offensive, inherently wrong, and that it shouldn't exist. So you can't be reasonable with these people, unfortunately. And I don't like saying that. Despite knowing that things are more complicated, I still want to believe in this medium that people are free to create things uh, for themselves and others, for genuinely diverse media, you know? But I believe in that ideal less and less by the day, unfortunately. But anyway, now to recruit another party member and get on with the game. Like, this isn't supposed to be a podcast. God damn it. Dan, homie, you really know how to carry yourself. It'd be super dope to travel with you. Fist Pump has joined your team. And now, what else? Oh yeah, I'm going to have to see if I can control him. I have three at this point. I saw a huge explosion and another island appeared in the northeast. Did you have something to do with this bow? Yes, I did. Now, get away from me. Okay, this is just a glorified podcast at this point, so I'll just read the rest of your messages and then we'll end for today. Like, I'll save and then we'll actually continue through the game later. But to finish things up, uh, yeah, I agree that there's a line when it comes to what content is healthy to show to young people. But when I grew up, it wasn't weird to show simple depictions of teenage hormones or raunchy jokes. The pill that prudes don't want to swallow is that the degenerate thoughts came from inside my brain, starting when I was a middle schooler, not from external influences, it's chemicals. Oh wow, it's almost like teenagers are horny. Who would have known? Anyway, chemicals in my brain. Degenerate anime helped me learn as a teenager that hormonal impulses are normal and expected, that I was not a biological aberrant, as people with similar fetishes existed. By scrubbing our media of all sexual content, we actually create repressed and ignorant adolescents who do not see their reality reflected in the media they consume. We actually have an even worse problem in that people, like, I used to think that this was an exaggeration, something to just make fun of people. But no, there are some people that genuinely cannot differentiate like reality from fiction anymore. People are that brain rotted. Like when people see a lolly and say, "Oh no, you're like sexualizing a literal child," like they actually believe that. They actually believe that you are hurting like real people by doing that. And so what you said is a problem, but like there's a much deeper and much bigger problem too happening, unfortunately. We allow adolescents to conclude that they are freaks and that they are alone. Yeah, that's a really big problem, and one I faced a lot during my time growing up, unfortunately. You know what? That would be a really good topic to cover. Maybe like a long essay video made on, which I haven't seen anyone else make before, aside from maybe one channel. But it would be really hard to make. Yeah, I'm I'm sorry, but I'm not doing that. Like maybe in the far future, eventually I'll get the motivation to do that, but for now, I just don't want to do that anymore. I'm tired of putting so much effort into videos that get like 300 views. I'm sorry. I know I'm going to sound like a number F word saying that, but it's just depressing. I'm sorry. It's just depressing to put so much time into something that uh, you're trying to tell people about something that's important to you, and then most of like everyone just doesn't care. So yeah, I can cover that on like a podcast or something, but for now at least I'm really not willing to cover that on edited video form. I know like that's disappointing to hear. Honestly, I am disappointed with myself saying this, but it's just I'm sorry. I can't. I don't want to go through that anymore. But yeah, I also agree that not all media has to match reality. I really hate this argument actually, because a lot of people will say, "Oh, but this feels weird because it's not realistic." Dude, it's fantasy. You're seeing like people like with twigs for arms swing around these swords that are double their size. I get that you don't like it, but this argument of, oh, we need to make it realistic and tasteful, when the whole point of fiction is to exaggerate and to make things that are unrealistic, it's just that argument just irks me to no end. But anyway. Basically get a PhD philosopher to help peer review every anti-argument and counter-argument, made from multiple philosophy frameworks like deontology, utilitarianism, formal logic, etc., which will debunk a lot of misconceptions from a philosophical point of view. Oh, there is a pretty good lolly video, like a lolly pro lolicon video that does that. I can link it to you guys on the um, what the community posts later. It's not necessarily an realistic art style. It's even worse actually. That's bad too. Like this over presence of realistic art style that's being elevated as somehow superior to exaggeration. But a lot of people will see anime, will see how exaggerated it is, right? Like, since we're not actually playing the game anymore, let me show it to you guys actually. Like, they will see this, right? And they'll say, no, I want this. I want this to be illustrated like this, but I don't want the breasts to jiggle in any sort of unrealistic way. Sure, the characters are super unrealistic with proportions on their eyes, their bodies, and just the way that they're depicted is super unrealistic in order to convey a certain emotion, to uh, like exaggerate reality in a way to create a certain appeal. And I want all of this to still be true, but I want the breasts specifically to be lifelike and to move realistically. Like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, look at what you're watching. Why do you want realism on that one specific part? Are you fucking... Anyway, this irks me to no end. I'm sorry. But now for Sun. To be honest, I think the nature of your stances and subject matter makes it unlikely to receive massive attention or affirmation, but this doesn't diminish the value of your decisions to put these opinions out. Even if it's a few, these are those who greatly appreciate the work you put into your videos. Barely anyone else is even willing to do these topics after all. No, I understand. No, like, I even understand that this kind of thing is important at the end of the day, because I was in that situation. One of the reasons I made this channel is because I didn't see anyone else with my opinions. I didn't see anyone else representing those. And I wanted to, like, then to be out there. And for people who feel alone, for people who feel like they are freaks, like you said, like they are these people that are just isolated and that have very out there opinions. Like, the reason I made this channel is because I felt that way once, and I didn't want other people to feel that way. And so I made this to share those opinions, and essentially has a way to say, you're not alone. There are other people who believe this too. You're not crazy. So I get the importance of that, and I really appreciate anyone who watches my videos for any amount of time, but it's just a bit hard to motivate yourself to do these things when, like, especially when you realize that you're not going to change anyone's mind, that pretty much you're just going to be speaking to the choir, that everyone else who agrees with you, like, already has these arguments. Like, they don't need to listen to anything you have to say because they already agree with everything and understand everything that you're saying. Like, you don't need to preach to the choir. They already, like, are pretty much carbon copies of your opinion at this point, and you're not going to convince anyone from outside because of just how things are. So, like I said, I do understand the importance of this, but it's just hard to motivate myself when these thoughts keep coming up in my head, you know? No, you're going to waste so much time on a video nobody's going to care about. Oh, what an interesting opinion. Like, no one from the other side is going to care though, and no one in your side is going to have any new insights, because, like, everyone that would even, like, consider listening to you are people who already agree and already know all these things you're saying. So I don't know, it's just a bit hard to motivate myself. Again, I get the point of why this is important, even so, but it's just a bit hard. Anyway, your channel is very underground, but there are lots of otakus that share your view. I hope your channel grows. Me too. And like, the reason that also demotivates me is that I've seen a lot of people who share my opinions, and it also it's demotivating because, like, there are already videos with like hundreds of thousands of views saying the same stuff I'm saying. Why do I need to say anything? Like, I'm not necessary anymore. I know that this is wrong. I know that I have my own way of doing things, the specifics that I add that people are grateful to hear. on certain like subjects. I know that, but again, it's hard for to get those thoughts, those depressive thoughts out of my mind, you know. Again, I get it, and I'm really thankful, but it's hard not to get depressed thinking about these things, I guess. 2K subs with these views is crazy, honestly. I would have thought it was impossible until you did. Well, I'm happy I could like surprise you in that way. Like genuinely, I'm not even being sarcastic. I'm really happy that I could bring something positive to you. But yeah, we're going to be stopping for now. I'm going to continue this game eventually, and like we'll be progressing through like more of it with Aphicia's help um at some point. Like I'll obviously play other games beforehand. Like I said, this is going to be an in-between stream kind of game. But yeah, now that I'm kind of over those really annoying parts, I'm actually really excited because I haven't seen anything beyond like what I've already shown you. So pretty much everything from here is new content for me. So I'm really excited to cover it. Oh no, that's exactly the video I'm talking about. It's the one of the YouTuber with no name. Very, very glad that you got my reference. But yeah, like I said, we'll be playing this again uh, eventually, like after I get through some other string games. Uh, I'm really excited, and I hope you guys are excited to see me continue this as well. I also hope you're really excited for the podcast. God fucking damn it. Of course, it was taken down. Anyway, I hope you're excited for the podcast where I'll be discussing some of the things we've talked about. There's probably one on Rumble, on BitChute. There is always an archive, like or even one on YouTube that a fan made. Like those things tend to be archived, fortunately, but it's still annoying. Uh, Please share the title because I actually don't remember what it was, and it's important for us to even like be able to search for the archives in the first place. What was I talking about again? Oh yeah, I hope you're excited for the podcast this Saturday or Sunday, um, where we'll, like I said, discuss some of the things that. Yeah, put a link, please. Uh, that we talked about here, as well as some other stuff. Actually, these topics are going to be secondary, and the main topic is going to be something else entirely. Uh, Actually, can I show you guys a teaser of what the next podcast will be? Like, one moment. Oh, I don't even need to do that. No, no. What? Okay, a little teaser of what will be the main theme of the next podcast. And we'll hide that. And thanks for watching, anyone. Peace. Uh, Actually, before I finish, I'm going to let Exion's post a link. After he does that, then I'll stop streaming. Well, if he does that in the next 4 minutes, that is. Well, while we wait, any of you like Konosuba? My brother is a big fan. You like Konosuba so much, don't you? Uh, it's difficult to say. I like Konosuba, but I'm not like a super fan, like you're suggesting. My brother is actually the one that likes this anime the most. He was like really sad when uh, the third season, like when we didn't have like a third season for a long time, and he was really happy when we finally got that third season. So yeah, he's the big Konosuba fan of the family. I like it, but it's not one of my favorites like it is for him. That's nice to hear. Uh, but what about you, Saya Hydrogen? Do you like Konosuba, or it's not to your tastes? Uh, on the topic of censorship and I guess uh, the whole like antis being mad at nothing. Do you remember that whole controversy that happened with the Konosuba movie because like one of the characters was a bad like representation of trans people or whatever, even though the character themselves like weren't trans in the first place. So like that argument has no water whatsoever. God fucking damn it. Okay, so yeah, YouTube is fucking no. Calm down. Try breaking it up, and like if that doesn't work, then I'll just be ending stream, and we can figure out another way to share that video again. Yes, yes, exactly that character. Like they caused a lot of controversy again because people thought that Sylvia was a bad representation of trans people. You're talking to me or you're talking to Sun Axions because I don't have a Discord for the channel. Yeah, it's with Sun. So I'll let you guys figure that out, and then again I'll end stream. Yeah, sorry, but you have to like figure the rest of that out yourselves because I kind of need to end it right now. Thanks everyone. Bye.